I'm a new dad. Maybe I should
show her to the world,
I mean,
bro.
she's here. Here's our baby.
Who is DanTDM?
I want to be careful with my answer because I believe it could offend some DanTDM fans. We've made it a better for you option.
Well, and it would have been fine if it was launched by normal people, but you guys are terrible people.
Nobody gets tired in 60 seconds. The reason he got tired is because he was put in a stressful environment that he's not used to. Bro, I could have killed him. You know how many people die by hippo? They're basically terrorists. And while Moo Deng might look cute now,
We got to waterboard Moo Deng.
I'm gonna get emotional, but like watching Nina's motherhood activate was so fucking cool because I knew she was gonna be such a good mom. And
Wait, before we start, can I just ask one quiet
Sure.
question? Why is the villain Norman Bates from the movie Psycho sitting on the couch next to you right now? Because who is that guy, bro? And why does he slightly resemble Norman Bates from Psycho? Who is this man?
this is Adam.
22.
He's gonna cut my hair. You met him. He was in Puerto Rico. Of course you forgot.
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast last night.
You know, this sleep-deprived father over here. Let me help him out real quick.
Yeah, dude. I'm a dad now. Well, hold on. I'm a dad. I have a new baby, as everyone knows. Hold on, I need a sip of Prime Energy for this. Late nights, Mike. Actually, long nights. Long nights. My baby is a night owl who doesn't sleep.
Isn't that what they usually do when they're
I didn't think people
fresh
were
out
serious.
the package?
I didn't think people were serious. She doesn't know what night and day is.
How long you had the kid for at this current filming juncture?
She's 6 days old.
I talked to you 2 days ago to ask you how it was going. I was like, how's everything going? You know, you're like, oh man, dude, some of the longest nights of my life, bro. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to take this, dude.
That's
You're
not
like,
what I said.
Well, you were like, dude, it's just been terribly stressful.
No, it's not.
You know,
That's
but the good news is we've got it all figured out, and it looks like only clear skies from here. I go, bro, you haven't even gotten the starting line yet.
No.
You're 4 days in.
I didn't say
to babies.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought I was like, man, things are great. She's such a good baby, and she is all those things, and things are great. But I think now she's decided like she's gonna really she's gonna test us. You know, she's gonna be a real hardcore night owl baby.
What over the past 6 days has made you? Because she stays
Hold on,
up late.
I don't want to talk about her. She's right here.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Just I'm a new dad. Maybe I should
Show her to the
Yeah,
world,
I mean,
bro.
she's here.
Clickbait.
Here we go. Baby. Here's our baby. Brand new to the world. Here we go. Lunchly is now in stores. Kroger, Albertsons, and all the banners it flies under. Turkey, cheese, and cracker stack is right here, and nacho cheese as well. People aren't happy that I'm branding. You know, I'm branding. I'm using the attention from my baby to brand my new product, Lunchly, which has a prime and
the baby.
Feastables. You know, I probably never actually let you meet her, just because the way you look. You just the way you look, you know.
That's not very nice. It's a terrible
Well,
thing to say, Painter. Mr. Painter Pants. Bro, can I ask you a serious question? Congratulations on the baby. Congratulations on the launch of this product that has just really, really angered a lot of people.
So many people, bro.
I have to say, I feel for them. There have been many snacks and beverages that have upset me to a point that I almost had a manic breakdown. And I've seen the breakdowns happening on social media over the past couple of weeks. I get it.
Yeah.
Some people have offended you with their snack. I'm offended by this snack.
Yeah, for sure.
But I have a little bit more of a reason to be because it's just another thing on this fucking table. like every day I come, it's like, well, you know, guys, new drink.
No, do this one. No, do this one. Do this one.
Speed sold out. Lunchly products. Bro, you are just a fucking billboard.
I know.
Bro, okay? The idea of sitting on a podcast while representing your brand is ridiculous. You guys are just sitting here, you're being fucking programmed by these brand special. It's just a billboard. We got a pink wall now. What's happening?
Yeah, what's that? Well, pink wall, pink daughter. I had a daughter.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you, Mike.
So let's get into which one first.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. No. I mean, the
upsetting snack.
The upsetting snack. I don't know. We could talk with Lunchly. I just don't know what there is to say. Like, I made a video about it, and I just can't believe that we're in a place where people are mad about a turkey, cheese, and cracker
who
stack.
is DanTDM? Or
It's not even so much
TDM?
him. TDM.
Who is he? What is he?
Michael, I want to be careful with my answer.
Got it.
Because I believe it could offend some DanTDM fans. And because my answer is I don't know.
I don't either, and I don't mean that in even a slightly
I'm not
disrespectful
trying-
way. It's like I think it's representative and indicative of how deep the YouTube sphere goes.
deep.
That someone could come out and make a statement, and you're like, "Who's that guy?" And 40,000 of his fans, or 100, how many?
Hundreds of thousands of millions.
They're
hundreds of millions.
They're just like, "Oh, he's the Mr. Beast from Belize."
So
like,
here-
who is he?
From Belize.
Yeah, who is DMT?
Here's what I do know.
DMT?
Dan DMT.
Is that what it
Yes,
is?
yes.
He just has a drug channel where he
Yes.
smokes the toad all day?
Yes.
What does he do?
Well, he smokes the toad and he plays Minecraft.
Oh, he's a Minecrafter.
Toad.
Is that what he does?
Yes, he's a Minecrafter.
Is he as big or less big than the young kid that we had on that one time?
Jack Doherty?
No, the kid that was the Minecrafter that we had on in England.
But yeah, DanTDM is apparently pretty big. He's got a lot of fans who like his Minecraft content. And
hate you.
well, I guess like all I can do is hear him and hear what people are saying. And we're a company that listens to the consumer and the feedback, and we have some stuff in the pipeline. I think that's going to excite people. But yeah, man, I think we're in a weird spot where tearing people down and hatred and negativity gets way more attention, clicks, and views than the opposite, which is a little sad because like in a world where YouTubers are trying to expand and build businesses, I do feel like there should be a level of support. Like I think YouTubers should be supporting YouTubers, and I guess I hear what he's saying, but we've made when compared to Lunchables a better for you option.
Well, and it would have been fine if it was launched by normal people, but you guys are terrible people. All three of you are awful
What did
humans.
JJ do? What did
JJ's like the only one that's like semi-safe, bro, because
I love him.
He's great.
Yeah.
And I love that he just makes everything a joke.
Yeah.
He turns everything into a joke. And Mr. Beast too is also great.
He's awesome, dude.
It's really kind of just
It's just
you
me.
too. Yeah.
It's just
totally.
which is crazy now because like I don't know, bro. I haven't really been doing much. I'm just kind of hanging out. What have I done? I'm just trying to build businesses and raise a family.
You made an offensive snack.
Bro,
I'll
it's
tell you that
Fiesta
much.
nachos.
I know, but that's offensive
No,
to Mexicans.
It is.
It is. There are a lot
Kevin,
of
are you offended by that?
Yes. You should have called that one Lunch Leah. Lunch Leah.
No. Here's my rule. If you're going to hate on this, try the product first. And if you still hate it, do your worst. But my issue is if we were to make anything other than this, it would kind of be inauthentic because this is a meal I grew up eating and still love to eat to this day. So I thought, why not just make our own version, but better than the current existing version in Lunchables?
You want to know the crazy thing?
I eat two a day?
I've not tried it yet.
You've
but
not
I don't
tried Lunchly?
and I don't think. Do you want to know my one issue with this product?
Sure.
And I'm gonna be kind of transparent and serious.
Give it to me.
You have this product, right? Prime.
Yeah, drink Prime.
Those things can sit in freaking Haiti for this product for a year and a half.
You don't like refrigerated
Bro,
goods?
why would you launch a perishable product? They sent 3 of them to my house.
Yep.
You know,
I also saw
like,
you got robbed by a door-to-door package stealer.
I did.
He didn't steal the Lunchly?
He did not.
Probably because it was too
He
warm.
stole my donut shop coffee, which is my favorite thing. 36 count from Amazon. My 36 count of donut shop coffee. I have no coffee at my home right now. Donut Shop Coffee reached out, shout out to Donut Shop Coffee and their social media team who saw that I was robbed and sent me a big supply. That was really cool.
That's cool.
And also vote Nathan Hochman for DA of Los Angeles.
Why?
Gascon, I not to get political because I don't do it very often. That man has ruined the city. I'm not even super upset about the social experiment that goes on our coastlines in New York and LA. I never had too much of a problem with, this sounds crazy. You can't really say you don't have a problem with homeless people, but like the idea that they're going to like push around a shopping cart and, have like weird stuff in it, and people are going to be smoking meth, and they are
That
doing
doesn't
weird.
bother you.
I mean,
Well, 'cause you used
how
to
do
be one of
It's
them.
correct. And also, how do you solve that issue? That's an issue that's going to take some massaging, right? Bobby Kennedy or someone's going to have to fix this thing, right? The issue is that in LA, crime has been decrimed. And that goes all the way up to like semi-violent crime. Like they're doing this experiment at the citizens of Los Angeles' expense, where they're just like, oh, you know what? You want to steal from people? You want to break into houses? You want to do all these things, possess weapons? That's fine.
That's so weird.
Ridiculous.
So weird.
Angering and ridiculous when I look at the people that I know and people that are paying the highest tax rate in the country, 53%, to be robbed and beaten and tortured by this extremely ridiculous social strategy. So Nathan Hochman, if you're watching this, you have my vote for
go.
DA. I would love to return some order to the city of Los Angeles. And if you can't, I'm fucking out of there, bro.
I recognized this unfolding about 3-4 years ago, and I was able to dip before it got really bad. My question to you is, do you think that guy got home thinking he hit the jackpot and was like, damn, I just got coffee pots?
It's great coffee. It's 36 count, bro.
Yeah.
I got the big box.
Bargain.
And did you see that robbery? We can maybe even put it on the screen.
He had a driver.
He had a getaway driver
Yeah.
and an automatic sliding door
In a
that
minivan.
they waited for it to close very slow. It was like a comedy scene from a movie. Wow. They waited for the door to close all the way. He probably buckled up in the back seat and took off with his coffee.
It is like a life goal of mine when I'm at your house to like catch someone trying to rob you.
Well,
Like I'll be
Same.
honest, like if I open the door and this guy's stealing one of your packages, I would punch a hole in his face.
100%.
I'd punch, no. But I actually mean I'd punch
Yes.
a hole
Yes.
through his
Yes.
face.
Yes.
My question is, if you're being robbed in Los Angeles and you do something about it, now am I the criminal?
100%. Not even kidding. If they're
Oh, God.
so here's the deal. If they are posing a certain risk to your body, meaning if they come in your home, you could lay down hellfire. Now only 10 rounds, but you can lay down hellfire, right? If they're in your house facing you and they've broken through a door. But if they're taking your coffee and you hit them, they will be like when somebody gets hit in a car accident, like my neck.
Yeah.
They'll sue your ass.
That's
bro.
crazy.
It's insane, bro. You have it's a fucked up situation. We need better leadership there because the current leadership, the current administration of Gascon and Newsom is disastrous, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, summer is winding down, but the concerts are still hot, so it's time to see your favorite artists and go to the biggest events, and that's why I need to tell you about our special hookup from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Everyone can use my code Logan10 and get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a new customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. There are so many artists touring right now, including Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, Future, Childish Gambino, and SeatGeek has you covered. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. So no matter how many times you've bought tickets using SeatGeek before, Logan 10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code Logan10 to your account. What are you waiting for? Hey, do it now because this offer is only available for a limited time. Shout out SeatGeek. Back to the show.
Congratulations on your child.
Thank you.
It's incredible. You somehow surpassed me in age with one simple deed. You're
Insane.
older than me now.
Insane. Did you see the clip of me talking about being a dad? 5 years ago, I called it. Did you see it?
Oh yeah. You said in 5 years I'm gonna have a kid.
Not just that.
I don't know if
said-
I'll be
I
married, but I'm
said-
gonna have a kid.
That's exactly. And
Yeah.
at age 29, I said I want a quaint life, beautiful woman, beautiful daughter. I want a family. And guess what you said in the clip?
It's not gonna happen.
You said
I don't
I
see
just
it
don't
happening.
see it. You said I don't see it.
Well, I don't see any. I have no vision. Like I can see physically, but I don't strategize. Like you have no idea. If I told you what I did over the past week, you wouldn't believe it.
Tell
bro.
me.
It will be quick because I want to hear about the damn kid.
All right.
But I can't make a really quick one.
Okay.
I went to Singapore, went to the Hawkers, to the cheapest Michelin rated restaurant in Singapore. I got $6 for a Michelin rated restaurant. I did a karate combat. I flew back to Los Angeles. I launched a Represent 10 collab at a burger chain.
Yeah.
Then I flew to Philly yesterday and did a drug reform roundtable with Robert F. Kennedy
Sick.
Jr. and others. And then I came here to do the show. And then, yeah.
Oh, you're crushing it.
Well, I don't know. And I started shooting a documentary.
No, bro, come on. You're crushing it. For someone who doesn't like move a lot, you're moving.
Just the left leg. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, Michael. I am not sure if I'm my best self at the moment because I'm pretty tired, which is why I'm drinking this. Zoom in.
Just make it end.
Dream Prime Energy, which is 18
Just
plus.
make it end.
No, but everyone told me about being tired, and I thought back to my like early vlog days, daily vlogs, early 20s. Dude, I'd sleep 4 to 6 hours a night every night for a year straight, and I was fine. I can't really move like that at 29, man. I need my sleep.
Yeah.
I need my sleep. And my baby, my beautiful baby girl, Esmé, is a night owl who we're still figuring out because she's still figuring out everything. Like logic doesn't apply to a baby.
Right.
You can't be like, what do you mean? It's 2 a.m. Like, go to sleep. You've been up for 3 hours. And we tried everything. Doesn't matter. She wants to fuss. She's going to fuss.
Well, she doesn't. I mean, at what age does any semblance of consciousness even begin?
I don't know.
Like, what does she know about the world right now? Like, imagine you're like, oh, I think she has gas, right? Like, I'm sure that's one of the things, right?
Yep.
Okay, just blow a toot. No, she doesn't even know that she's a human.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know that she exists.
No.
Does that make sense?
Mike, the only thing she knows is I'm hungry. I'm hungry. That's all. And when she's in pain, she wails. And the gas thing is interesting. I guess this is the podcast, but I could do a full deep dive on the birth, parenthood, the responsibility and hardship of the mother from the beginning of the pregnancy. Like, man, people do not talk about how hard it is for women during pregnancy. Not even just during, after.
Well, I'm sure somebody.
Before,
I'm
maybe.
sure somebody talks about that.
No,
because
but-
they're clearly not talking about how hard it is for the man.
Well,
You don't have to do shit. You
Well,
just have to
it's-
keep
well, I'm
pissing
doing-
people off with snacks.
I'm doing stuff now besides the pissing off, the snack pissing off, because I see Nina breaking her back for 10 months, making sure this baby is the healthiest child it could possibly be. Like, bro, I'm traveling the world, I'm drinking, I'm partying, I'm not, I'm living my life. My life hasn't been altered. She has devoted every second of her life for 10 months to this being. And now that it's here, it's not over. Welcome to the 4th trimester, the hardest trimester. Life.
Yeah.
where now her body is still owed to this baby, and that she has to feed the baby. We obviously take care of it. And everyone told me before I had this baby, they're like, this is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you. You think you've had a life, but it really starts now. It's the most life, these superlatives that I was like, I hear
Your whole
you,
life's gonna change in an instant.
Yeah,
Like,
but I was the United States champion, so like,
was.
that's a fucking joke, a shitty joke. But you don't understand it until it happens. And as someone who lives in the realm of like possibility, and I visualize, I manifest, I was trying to really let that feeling sink in when people told me, because everybody was saying the same thing. For the first time, everyone's saying the same thing. It's the greatest thing you'll ever do.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like, damn, man, I've done some cool stuff, but it's just so hard to imagine, Mikey, within 4 minutes of this child being born, and I looked her in the eyes and saw, I'm gonna keep it together here, but just saw how precious she was, and how much she's relying on me and her mother, who is sacrificing her life to make sure that everything goes right with this baby. I felt a love, an endless, infinite love, instantaneously, that I've never felt in my life. I love 2 women in my life, Nina and my mom. All of a sudden, there's a 3rd little woman here who instantaneously has my entire soul. She has my heart. She's lit my being on fire, and I would do anything for her. And so, yes, I'm sitting here. I'm a little tired. We haven't been sleeping much, and all of this is new to me, like it's new to her. Like, we're talking to this baby, like, we're gonna figure this out. Us too, by the way, because they don't tell you anything. No one prepares you for, bro. No one prepares you for parenthood.
Do you think it has something to do with the fact that 21 billion people have done it already, and they're just like, well, it's not, you'll figure it out.
So yes, and also that fact alone really comforts me and Nina.
Yeah.
Because I recognize that like everyone else has done it. Like it can't be that hard. It fucking is. It's extremely hard, but you figure it out. And what no one tells you is, although it is extremely hard and it is extremely rewarding, you would do anything for this little girl. So it's all worth it. And I'll lose as much sleep as I need to make sure that she's as healthy as she can be and she gets whatever she needs from us.
Okay, so there's a million questions I could ask. First and foremost, would you now put September 26th?
Yeah, her birthday.
Great.
Yep.
As the greatest day of your life?
No.
And by the way, if you're serious, that's also fine.
I'm serious.
What was the greatest day of your life?
The day me and Nina got engaged.
Engaged?
Engaged, yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry. Yeah, the day me and Nina got engaged.
Why is that?
Because greatest day, that's a 24-hour period. That 24-hour period of me and Nina getting engaged, from Money in the Bank, flying to Lake Como, adjusting the trip, doing the proposal, asking her dad, all of it was the greatest day ever. The moment that Esmé was born, by far the greatest moment of my life.
Yep.
That moment of birth, and by the way, that experience and seeing it go down is so fucking beautiful. It was. I mean, like, there's no words to describe the miracle of life. I saw it. I think it's probably the most magical thing our species is capable of. And so turned my attention to Nina, and our doctor was a pro, Mike, a pro. Got the baby out, plopped her down on Nina, and like, oh, I'm gonna get emotional, but like watching Nina's motherhood activate like in an instant, dude, was so fucking cool, because it's the reason I chose her as my fiance, because I knew she was gonna be such a good mom. And fuck. I didn't want to do that, bro.
What an incredible moment.
Yeah. I didn't need to get emotional. I'm just, I'm a little tired.
Yeah, that happens to me too. When I get super tired, it heightens my emotions. But it's also okay, man. Why don't you stay over here and cry on camera?
Bro, people meme it.
That's fine. They're going to meme you anyways. Everybody already hates. That's the thing about you. You can do anything you want because no one likes you anyways.
You're right. Thanks, Adam. Is it good? Yeah, you look okay. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. You're very welcome. Thank you. You gotta come meet this little girl.
I'm coming up, bro.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
See you, Norman Bates from Psycho.
Little tissue?
Bro, no, you're gonna, if you use a tissue, you're gonna get memed.
What? Let me blow my nose off. I get sniffly, bro.
Oh, can we do like a keep? Logan cried and then a cut?
No,
Is that,
because I'm not wailing. I just like don't want to.
well, no, yeah, you are kind of. When you went off stage, I saw you were crying. You need to get burped or something, put over someone's shoulder. You know?
Yeah, dude. Look. I chose.
Kids, never met an actor like this kid before. I'll tell you that much.
No, that's the thing.
No,
bro.
I'm just kidding.
I can't act to save my
I'm just
life.
kidding. No, I saw the thinner.
The thinning, bro. It's about my hair.
Dude, you and I both, buddy. I'm gonna need to go back to Turkey.
So yeah, dude. I chose the perfect partner, and maybe I'm a little biased. She's the greatest thing on the planet. Esmé Agdal-Paul, beautiful little baby. I miss her already.
How many syllables is the name?
2. Esmé.
Because you remember the obvious massive fight over Sloan Vine.
Sloan Vine.
So it's
Your niece.
because the length of the name is equal. It's actually shorter.
Crazy how words.
So
and sounds and syllables.
but you're still not going to fall back on the Sloan Vine violence.
So what do you mean, bro? I love the name Sloan now.
You also had the name Lily.
Dude, that was gonna be
I know
the first name. We didn't know her name until she came out. We needed to catch a vibe with this little baby, and Lily was choice number 1 because we both have grandma lilies. It has a lot of sentimental value, and
it means purity.
Yeah,
that's what it means.
Yeah.
So you went with Esmé, which is a French name.
Soft S.
Esmé.
Not so much for like what it means. It does mean beloved. It's an old French participle. Esmé.
Yeah, Esmeralda.
No, not Esmeralda.
Yeah,
Just,
well,
just Esmé.
I'm sorry, it's short for Esmeralda.
Uh,
That's as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You brought back I wouldn't be surprised if you name your next daughter Gertrude.
yeah. I prefer Tabitha.
What are some other ones in that space? Hey, let's do some men's ones. You should name your first son Winston.
Oh my God, that's amazing, dude. Old names need to come back.
What are some other?
Linda?
Linda's like no, but
baby
Linda's
Linda in 2024.
No, but Linda's like 60s America.
Yeah.
There's
So
Gertrude.
imagine-
Gertrude is like 20s.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
what are some other Jane?
Agnes.
Agnes is number one. Like if we were playing Family Name Feud right now, you would have got the top ding, Agnes, and the crowd would have gone crazy, and then they would have saw it was you and booed. But Gertrude, Agnes, Tabitha.
Wait, I actually have notes here because
Notes on what?
just all of this because I don't think the conversation's had enough about the process of giving birth, like the hardship on Nina, both physically and mentally, especially during the labor. And she had a really solid labor. It was in total 12 hours, which isn't that bad at all. But I don't know if this is too much information. I'll have to run this by her. But she had to get induced.
Yep.
Which is
pretty normal.
It is. It's not abnormal.
Unless you're a what's it called, a natural birther. You want to blow up a swimming pool in your living room and pop the baby out there with a fucking
but
piece of wood, sitting under you or something like that.
Yeah, but that's hard.
But you're not that.
Well, we couldn't be because the baby wouldn't allow it. Like,
no, I get it, but also like, hey man, it's 2024. Like, take advantage of the modern science.
Yeah,
thing.
but I'll be honest. I can totally see why someone would want to have a home birth. Dude, hospitals are, and we went to a really good hospital with really good staff, but it's like they're. It's a hospital,
It's
dude.
sterile.
It's very
Cold,
sterile. It's very sterile.
Uninviting.
Exactly. I brought string lights, Polaroids that I clipped up. I had music playing. I brought a blow-up mattress. Like a salt lamp. I turned the hospital room into a vibe. And thank God, because when we got there, Nina was not incredibly happy that she had to get induced. It's a bit of a thing, man. It's kind of invasive. And apparently the contractions from an induction are like a whole other beast. What you know about Pitocin, motherfucker? No, you don't.
I don't know anything about. I don't even
know about
have
oxytocin because you're an
I
addict.
know about OxyContin, but also like just so you're aware, like while you were doing all of this, I was screaming at a television hoping that my parlay bet hit on Prize Picks. Like you have to understand how very different our lives are.
Yeah. Well, they were in conjunction like until this, Mike.
No, they weren't.
You were Swaddle.
Was he the wide receiver? Is he the wide receiver for the Dolphins? Or no, it's Toddle. No, what's the wide receiver's name on the Dolphins? Yeah, I was betting from last. I had him on my sixth leg last night, and he meant Waddle.
It's Swaddle.
No.
I'm talking about Swaddle. Do you know what a Swaddle is?
I don't know where he plays.
Okay.
Is he tight end? No. He's not on any of my parlays this week.
Mikey, I didn't know what any of this stuff was. Swaddle, meconium, Pitocin.
Oh, draconian?
No.
That's it's a political term.
Mike.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that stuff, bro. I have no emotional intelligence, okay? I'm doing it's some of it is. Because in order to get to the baby, you had to allow love into your life and be loving. Like, I'm still working on having access to that stuff through therapy, okay? But right now, I do love to gamble, okay? And I love food.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about getting on Ozempic. We can get on that.
Whoa, you should.
Well, just as more of an experiment. I don't consider myself fat. I could try not eating it. I think it would work.
You're not fat.
I'm not fat.
It's just the way you're shaped.
Remember that one kid said he looks like lasagna? Do you remember that? Is that what he said? Lasagna. Like human lasagna. I don't know, bro. I've been working on my posture.
That's good.
But all this to say, bro, like, yes, dude, like, no, I'm nowhere near watching a woman fucking SpaceX a child out of her vagina. You know what I'm saying?
If only we're that smooth, though. That's the thing. They say
SpaceX isn't always smooth either. They have some problems.
Do they? I feel like they have.
He has trouble landing those fuckers.
No, I think
they've gotten better.
I think Elon's hit rate with the landing is pretty good. China's down bad though. They just had a rocket explode when it tried to
they
self-land.
fuck everything up.
Yeah, but you'd think China would be like ahead of.
No, it was made for $2.50 for child laborers. It took they had 6,200 children work around the clock to build a fucking ICBM that crashed into the fucking the Red Sea or whatever. What's over there?
I don't know. The Beijing Strait.
What's the strait?
Beijing Strait.
Between there and Taiwan?
The Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, that's what it is. Arriba. Okay, sorry. What were you saying about vaginas?
No, Pitocin.
Okay,
so these contractions, I bet you don't know what that is either.
I do know what that means. It's the time in between something.
Opposite.
It's something that there's time in between.
Yes, exactly. So the contractions will get closer together and more intense
As it's about to birth.
Closer to the labor, but it takes a while. And apparently, Pitocin contractions, when you are induced, are like a whole different beast of pain. And Nina was convinced she's going to do it without an epidural. Do I need to explain that? Okay, I'll do it. An epidural is like essentially getting a spinal tap.
Yeah.
I know because I watched it. The doctors told me, don't watch it. Guys say they're cool and they can pass out. And I go, dude, I'm not going to pass out. They go, no, really? Like, you shouldn't watch this.
You would be the dude that passes out.
Well, that's what I said. I said, I don't. I go, I'm not going to pass out. And then I was like, I feel like I probably could pass out.
I could see them with like smelling salts, like fanning your face while she's doing this crazy thing.
They said,
and all you did was have to watch.
Yeah, they said, they go, please don't watch because if you pass out, now we have 2 patients. And I was like, so anyways, essentially a spinal tap. They take a needle this fucking big and jam it in my fiance's lower spine and then like go like this with it and then just load her up with fluids that essentially paralyzes her from the waist down so she can't feel the contractions. And by the way, thank God for modern medicine because she really didn't want to get induced. Plan out the window, had to get induced because the baby was too big and she's on week 40. She's ready to go. And she also did not want to do an epidural.
Wait, what was the weight? Because it wasn't even that big of a baby, was it? Like 8'5" or something?
8 pounds. She was supposed to be 8 pounds, 10 ounces, which is it's a relatively big baby.
There.
But she came out much lighter. Like the calculations were off. I don't know. But regardless, she got caught.
You were probably a 10-pounder.
No,
I was a big ass baby, bro.
That doesn't surprise me. You're Hey Big Mike.
Yeah, it's
Hey
true.
Big Baby Mike.
Yeah.
So anyways, epidural. Thank God. Nina tried to do these contractions for about 3 hours. You know, it's 4 a.m. and she goes, babe, I'm hallucinating. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I'm seeing dogs in this room.
Oh, hey.
And what?
Like Haiti. The Haitians with the dogs. Fire. So having a baby makes you hallucinate?
No, not getting the epidural on Pitocin contractions could make the pain so unbearable, your body starts to release DMT in the brain to make you hallucinate to try to bear the pain. She goes, fuck this. I'm getting an epidural. I was like, thank God. Why'd you wait this long? Like, use modern medicine. Epidural, bro, changed the entire experience. She called it fun at the end. She said, that was fun. I said, what the
because
she was go through hell, woman.
Because she thought she was in space for that period of time. She thought she was floating around at the International Space Station.
She did. She totally did.
Whoa.
She absolutely crushed it though. And learning all of this stuff. And by the way, now that the baby's here, doctor goes, here's a swaddle. It's like you take a piece of cloth and wrap the baby up so she doesn't move around at night.
Swaddle.
This is how you change a diaper. I don't know how to fucking change a diaper.
Dude, you got to make sure you put that diaper rash stuff on too.
Yep. Petroleum jelly. And I'll say this will surprise the boys. I'm on diaper duty. I've been allocated diaper
That doesn't
duty.
surprise me at all.
Why? I hate poop. I hate disgusting things. I'll be honest, that's disgusting. Until you see this little child and you realize I love you so much. I'll literally do anything for you, including this, with pleasure, little lady. And so I love it now. I'm on diaper dad duty, and I got a message for all the dads out there that are unwilling to change diapers. You're a fucking pussy. Show up for your kids. Help your wife out. Seriously, it's not that bad.
I hope the diaper dads beat you up. Let me tell you something.
No one's beating me up, bro.
Yeah, that's a good
except
point.
maybe LA Knight.
I think Bradley can do it if
I'm
you give him
coming
another
back.
chance.
What did you just say?
I think Bradley can do it if you give him another chance.
Anytime, any
I just
day.
went on his show to finally unpack it all.
How'd it go?
Wait, hold on before we get there, because I want to get there. I was going to ask you if the birth had any sentimental or directional changes on your thoughts on mortality.
For sure.
Wow.
It's clear to me that like this is not a next chapter. This is an entirely new book. This is an entire, like, the book closed. New life begins. And I can feel already with the birth of this baby, time's going to fly, man. She's going to be my age way quicker than I realize it. And I'm going to be, what, 58, 64, 70? I don't know.
How old does that make me at that point?
Probably not even,
74. No. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
My grandmother was 94.
Oh, my God.
My grandfather was 94.
No way.
Yes. I'm locked in. That's just on my mom's side. My dad's side didn't fare so well.
Hope you got your mom's genes. That's another thing. Thank God this baby has Nina's genes. Most of them. All the good ones. That I was really nervous about this. Like, okay, we're talking about birthing a little baby girl. And I'm like, all right. I would much rather prefer she comes out with that Scandinavian olive skin, Nina's thick, long hair.
Luscious locks.
Luscious lock. Not, me, I'm thinning, I'm pale. Like I feel like I would feel bad for her. Sure enough, man, this baby comes out with all the best parts of Nina, and she has my eyes and really long lashes as well. She's such a cute little like creature. It's almost like you can't even believe she's real.
Yeah, why don't you save that shit for Call Her Daddy, dude? Okay, you sent a bunch of Prime to North Carolina to help as a relief for this awful hurricane, Helene. Is that how you pronounce it? Helene, right? I don't watch any news anymore, but I just know it's been absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
People are displaced, people are missing, people are dead. And I saw that you sent that stuff over on Twitter, and one of the comments was, this was all just pulled off shelves for PFAs last week in every grocery.
Like,
yeah, I hear
and not
you,
only
I
is
hear
that
you.
not true,
I know.
It wasn't pulled off shelves. We don't have forever chemicals in our drink.
It's just
the lawsuit was frivolous. The plaintiff is full of shit. It got dismissed. I don't like it. Irks me to my core the amount of misinformation.
It's life in the new era. It's life on X and on TikTok. I had this conversation. We could go to Bradley Martyn now because I had this conversation on his show the other day. You almost just have to work around it. The idea that there
Not
is
if you're me.
The idea,
Not if you're
no,
me.
no, I hear you, and you can call it out, but your call out and your settlements in court will get 1/100th of the press that the
And that's the issue.
So
you
how
think
much
anyone's going to report on the caffeine lawsuit? Prime is too much caffeine. See you in court. Class action dismissed. Do you think anyone's going to report on that? No.
I hear you, but like trying to battle it online, I don't believe anything I hear anymore. Like I go online, remember how they said X was and all these social media channels were going to replace the mainstream news, and the mainstream news are liars that are corporate greed and aligned with companies. Now you have clickbaiting X users who are getting paid to do the same shit and worse because I'll tell you this, I'm ready to say, I've said this a million times. There is at least some level of journalistic responsibility and some level of oversight there. Bro, you go on X, the shit's insane.
Mikey.
It is completely and utterly just unhinged.
It is a shithole. A
Shithole.
shithole full of falsehood, untruths, defamatory statements, no one being held accountable because they have anonymous accounts, a platform that is supposed to have an entity that regulates truth, community notes, lies. Is that not?
I've been seeing your battles.
Because
that's so funny because it's one of the only things I actually like about the platform that he at least is trying to do it with the community notes. You get smoked.
Well, because bro, you think about it. You have a community of people, humans.
Right.
And who are the type of people you think sign up to put notes on people? People that in real life have no power, but on Twitter, they can put what they want on their notes. And as long as it gets enough upvotes by enough people who hate Logan Paul, whether it's true or not, it's deemed as truth. And like, people don't see that, and community notes they smoke me, bro. And I have a real problem. Like, dude, if I ever get to talk to Elon, the one thing I'm going to say to him is the community notes issue. It's a major issue.
It's not the only, bro. If
it's not the only.
Take
if
the community notes
I,
out of it, dude. Let me tell you, two people have had huge comebacks on X over the past year. Hitler's number one.
Oh my God.
Hitler has made a massive comeback on X.
Oh my God.
He is being elevated. He's being called a statesman.
Insane.
And a promoter of nationalist beliefs that will keep the country together. I'm seeing this happen in real life. People are actively rewriting history in real life. And there are obviously the dumbest of Americans and people out there are buying it, but also kids. Kids are reading this stuff and saying like, oh, there were wooden doors. There weren't even any gas chambers. There were swimming pools at Auschwitz.
No, because they're falling for the propaganda.
Bro,
the same thing Hitler said back then. Because AI is translating it into English. Now they can understand what Hitler was saying in English.
But guess what? It's translating the things that what he said that weren't bad into English. He gave speeches on a myriad of topics, bro. Yeah. But guess what he also did? Killed millions of fucking people, bro. Okay, so like, I don't care how much that like for me, I know the truth, but it's just it's scary to watch and painful to imagine where it's gonna go.
Especially because like, unfortunately, most humans are not in a spot where they can discern the truth. People are idiots, and they don't even know that. They're so stupid, they don't even know they're stupid. So you see a headline, and it's not, does that sound like it could be true? It's, that must be true. It's on X. Everyone's an expert. I had a chiropractor on Instagram say definitively that the drink had PFAS in it. Fucking dumbass. Fucking dumbass. And guess what? Logan, I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. Shut the fuck up, stupid. Like, bro, no one, not even the experts, the smart people, are able to tell what's true or not because no one's willing to do their research, myself included. Fuck! I'm one of them, bro. And here's where I'll land. I'm confused. I'm fucking confused.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What's true? And where can I find out if it's true or not? Does an XX chromosome make you a female or not? Because that's what I was taught in school. I was taught XX means you're a woman and XY means you're a man. I did 4 or 5 years of it. AP science biology is what I was taught. So explain it to me. I want to be educated. I'm not one of those people who sticks my stake in the ground and like this is the hell I'm dying
an absolutist.
On. I'm not.
I know.
I'm not. I'm just not. And here I am bringing a daughter into the world thinking, oh my gosh, there's a chance she could work her whole life to become an Olympic sprinter. I think she's gonna be a sprinter. Her legs move like this, and she's super long. And here I see, 20 years old, going to the Olympics. She's competing for first place. And a biological male comes in and beats her. Dude, that would fucking break my heart. I do not believe that is fair. And that is a value I will stay true to till I die.
Absolutely.
I don't believe that's fair.
No, I agree with you.
And I woke up on Twitter that morning. Everyone's saying the same thing. Biological male beats biological female in a boxing match. I'm like, Jesus Christ, physical violence.
Yeah.
Not even the swim meet with Leah Thomas just crushing everybody. Not even the biological male playing female volleyballs, spiking the ball so hard she's paralyzing women from the neck down. Safety, fuck safety. Now they're fighting? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why you got to come over here and sit on the fence with me, man.
No
My
offense.
tweets are way different.
No offense.
I don't ever have to say, my tweet was like this. A maybe woman man fought a woman and maybe was a too hard to hit, but who knows if this really happened. But if it did happen, maybe that wasn't so good of a thing to happen.
Yeah.
And then when people are like, what's the deal with this tweet? I'm like, I don't know. Can you even read it? Who knows what it fucking says?
Nah.
Dude, fence is chill,
No,
bro.
I don't like the fence.
I love it, dude.
Because
You can
I'll tell you why.
de-escalate situations
No, because if
from
you
here.
don't stand for anything, you don't stand for nothing.
I don't stand.
Yeah.
Have you tried sitting?
So much better.
It's so much better. Why would I? Bro, can I tell you why? I'll tell you why. How far has all of your one arm up in the air fucking attempts gotten you?
$1 billion brand.
No,
WWE
no.
champion, family.
You can. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm not talking about lunch and an upsetting snack.
What are you talking
An offensive
about?
snack.
What do you mean how far has it got me? I'm doing great.
That's not the shit I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about on these type of issues.
Who gives a fuck? Social media is not real life. I'll say it again.
Well, why'd you say whoopsies?
Oopsies.
Okay.
Not real life.
Bradley Martyn said
Wait
next
a
time
second.
he'll lock in.
Wait a second. If there's a next time,
Yep.
it's going to be exponentially worse.
No, not
Okay.
He said you came in at 260 or at least 250.
And you corrected him, I'm
Of
sure.
course. I said, what was the weight, by the way? I said
I have a picture of it.
I said my guess was like 210.
No, I have a picture of it.
Was it less than that?
Yeah, I think it was. No,
His
no, I think I was like 203, 202. I have a picture. We can.
his
find it.
main thing was leaning on it being a stamina situation on his part.
Shut the fuck up. You think it's gonna get better for you, stupid?
What if he gets?
It's not a
what if-
stamina thing.
And by the way,
adrenaline
excuse
thing 'cause
me,
you couldn't handle
excuse
it.
me. His demeanor towards the conversation was a little bit more professional.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get your
No,
fucking
no,
ass beat.
excuse me.
That's what happens when your ego takes a hit.
Excuse me.
You get humbled.
It was a little
That's
bit
called
more
getting-
of a
that's called-
professional
that's called humility.
conversation regarding tactics and stamina. There's no reason for these low blow insults.
Tactics.
He said you had clearly been abusing drugs.
I know
You
he
weighed.
said that.
He said
That's what happens when you get your ass beat.
285. He said you came in at 285. You had a steel arm, a bionic arm like Jax from Mortal Kombat.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you one thing on that?
What?
Because he's right.
No.
In that regard, he's right. I do have a titanium rod in my hand.
Bro.
Was he able to tell?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
He just said he was really tired, which actually is true. He was tired.
All right.
But stamina's the most important thing.
Tired, Mike. I'll let you say it. How long did that last?
No, I get what you're saying.
No, answer.
60,
I don't fucking know. What do you think?
45 to 60.
I'm not
Probably
here-
60 seconds.
That's what I would have said.
GSP told me a tired black belt is a white belt.
He's right.
He said stamina is every. He
Very
said a
wise
white.
thing.
Yeah.
Very wise thing to
Well,
say.
it's GSP. It's the
Guess
greatest
what?
combat sports
Guess
athlete of all time.
Guess what? Nobody gets tired in 60 seconds. You can do anything for 60 seconds if you're a bodybuilder like Bradley Martyn. The reason he got tired is because he was put in a stressful environment that he's not used to, mentally or physically. Fighting. It's called an adrenaline dump. His adrenaline got dumped in the first 15 seconds because he realized he's in over his head. And he's fighting someone who's not going to get tired, ever. And if I do, I won't.
I really just want to know why he was mad at me because that's what I was stressed out about. Because remember, he was like, I told you
made the vlog out of it. Bro,
Yeah,
it's a hit.
That's what he said.
I asked Jorge iterated it perfectly. He said, he really probably thought he was going to beat me. And then if on the off chance he didn't think he was going to beat me, he didn't think it was going to be that easy, that bad.
Or that there would be content about it.
I mean, bro, like that's a pretty vulnerable
shooting
position for a guy. Like, bro, I could have killed him. If we're in the street, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. Like, your life is in the palm of my hand, and I didn't. But it'll fuck with you as a man. It'll fuck with you.
I see. That's the part that I don't get, and maybe it's because I'm not like a combat sports athlete. But the idea that I'm gonna step up, and this is what I tried to portray in the content, which is why I didn't understand his disappointment in it. Was that if I'm going to step up against a trained combat sports athlete and go for a while and then just get kind of like tapped out in the end, I'm going to be like, bro, if you went and played basketball against LeBron tomorrow, right? Not that you're LeBron of combat sports. If anything, you're like Spud Webb or fucking some unaccomplished.
He's laughing.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, Spud Webb.
Because I have no idea.
He's like 5'8" or something like that, dude. But I just mean like if you went and played against a LeBron tomorrow and you got beat 21-2.
Yeah.
Or 21-0 even. Would you be thinking to yourself, oh my God, I'm so offended
Mike,
and my ego took such a big hit.
You don't play fight. You don't play fighting.
No, but I get it, but it's still a sport at the end of the day.
It's not even remotely comparable, Mike. I'm talking about a situation where I could have killed him easily.
If you went up and fought MMA tomorrow against John Jones,
and he beat my ass,
and he beat
which he would,
and he beat the
would
brakes
fucking
off
decimate
you, right?
me.
You would be saying what the next day?
I got in the ring with John Jones.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yep.
That's the part I just don't understand about it. Like, and I'm not saying
because he's not been humbled. He's not been humbled.
That part
and
makes sense.
That's one beautiful thing about fighting, which is why the art of pugilism is incredible. It can make a man a much better version of himself if he's willing to take that humility and learn from it and get in the ring and do better. It's done wonders for me and my brother. We've both been humbled. You know, you show up one day and you have a hard sparring session and you have to sit on the edge of the ring like, I got some things to revisit. But when you do, you get in there, you get in the gym, you revisit, and then you make a better version of yourself. Through you forge a better version of yourself with mental and physical fortitude. And you know, I don't know much about like Brad's personal character, but like how fast he quit made me think he doesn't have that in him, because I bet next time
No, but
he'll quit equally
stamina.
as fast.
No, but stamina is the decider. of
Mike,
that.
it's not stamina.
I can tell you, as someone who does know Bradley very well, the mental perseverance is not something he struggles with. He's been through enough shit.
Then why he quit that quick?
Because, bro, if you're fucking gonna die of not being able to breathe air, you have no choice. His body was not prepared.
What did
for
he?
that.
He didn't even do anything, Mike. He got taken down and
He
punched in the head.
Yeah, you said adrenaline dump. He probably tried to put a ton of energy into the choke.
It's not stamina, is what I'm telling you. Stamina isn't it shouldn't be the excuse. The excuse should be, I am not a
Andy
fighter.
lost. Yeah, Andy.
I'm
Andy
not a
got
fighter.
in a
Just say it. You're not a fight. It's not fair, Brad, which is why I did it, because it's not, me fighting you isn't fair. I told the boys exactly what was going to happen, and it happened. Like, if you want to do it again, like, get some training in, and so the stamina, like, steroid excuse, like stop. Go out
Why
the
don't
door.
you? Why don't you?
I wish he would. I wish he would have left it as at, which he should have. I fucking manned up. I looked fear in the face and fist fought someone who knows how to do combat, and it could have been good there. And he could have. I don't know.
But I think
learned from it
but I
and
think
done
some
something
of it,
about it. But now it's.
No, I think
but he
it's-
was on steroids and he was 230. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, hold on.
We've been talking about this too long.
Hello. This is MGK.
Colson.
Yeah, we got MGK on the line here. What was that? You're on the podcast.
Oh, I'm on the podcast?
Yeah.
Speaker mic.
Are you filming with Jelly right now?
No.
No, Jelly's on the way over here. Are you still here?
Yeah.
Are you coming?
Well, I don't know. Where y'all at? I might go shopping instead, but where you at?
He's in New York.
I'll send you the address right now.
All right.
Okay. All right, bye.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Okay. I'm gonna allow you to select one of these next topics.
All right.
Here we go.
I fired my baby nurse. I did have one. I did the rich people thing.
Why?
I realized the idea of someone else raising my child in any capacity is a fucking crazy thought.
What about nannies?
Yeah, we'll get nannies out of pure necessity, and I'm realizing that now.
But
maybe
everyone
the
that has
sleep
the
thing is,
ability to do it has a baby nurse.
and we tried, but I fired her within the first hour because she was just so bad, Mike. She was so bad.
Oh, it was a bad baby nurse.
Horrible.
Oh, well, that's different.
No,
I thought you meant
but worked for bleep it. Worked for all these other people. Like, a resume that we thought was all right. And I get in. I arrive to the house that we're staying at right now with my child, exhausted from the hospital. First night just learning how to be a dad. I sit on the couch, Esmé on my chest, relaxing. I'm in my happy place. Baby nurse comes over. By the way, barely know this woman. Interviewed her a few times on the Zoom. She comes over. She goes, "Okay, wake the baby up. He has to feed. She has to feed."
Oh, she was aggressive.
Overbearing is the word.
Helicopter baby nurse.
30 red flags within 15 minutes. And so I took her aside and I said, I'm gonna be candid with you because we got to communicate. You're a roommate now, and also like you're our baby nurse.
This sounds like something that would have happened at White Oak back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to have to manage people?
Yes. And now you did.
Yeah.
Now I have to.
Yeah.
Nina's like, "Can you handle it? I'm feeding my baby. I'm exhausted." I'm like, "Fuck. I gotta be."
You suck at it.
I was so bad.
You're
I go.
so
I
bad.
have to be candid with you. So right off the rip,
You have to be candid with me. You're dead to me.
You're
dead
coming
to me.
across. Well, she made Nina cry because I left her alone with Nina, and this woman was do this, and it was just
got
too much.
meth?
And Nina goes, she's like, "It's just so hectic. She's so hectic." And I was like, "You're coming across like pretty overbearing." And I gave her some very candid feedback about her style and just like in general, she's way too loud, just like trying to control everything. And afterwards, when I realized I didn't see my information and my feedback being downloaded by her, I go, "It's very important to me that I know that you are capable of downloading and receiving the feedback that I'm giving you." And she starts laughing at me. Not at me, she just starts laughing, cackling. I go, "This isn't super funny. Like, what are you laughing at?" She goes, "You are just so serious." I go, "Are you capable of implementing the notes that I'm giving you involving how to raise and deal with my child?"
Was this what her face looked like when
Yes,
she was?
yes, Mike. She had no idea what I was. incapable of understanding what I was saying. Didn't even know her name, by the way. After I fired her, we got her car, we got her out of there. She texted a thing, no hard feelings. And by the way, I bookended it with incredible. I was like, I don't want this to be awkward. Like anything you need from us the rest of the night, like literally tell us. Give me a hug. I'm sorry if
you hug her?
I did. I said, I'm sorry if I upset you. She goes, anything I need? I go, yeah. She goes, can you sign 6 bottles of Prime? I go,
actually,
yeah. I go,
that's actually insane.
I go, I 100% made the right decision. Jesus, mother of God.
She was a fan.
Yeah. Sends
My kids love it.
Yeah. Grandkids. Sends a long text. No hard feelings. Anything you need. Baby Esmé. So cute. Baby Esmé. Didn't even know my daughter's name.
Well, maybe she wasn't sure if it was a daughter. So she was leaving the name open-ended, bro.
2 days later, me and Nina sitting on the couch.
She's in the closet.
No. Text from her. Esmé.
No, just one word.
Yeah.
No way.
Not even the asterisks.
Unreal.
Because she realized 2 days after she'd been calling her the wrong name, even though it was written on the birth certificate on a welcome Esmé.
Maybe she thought she was texting Esmé directly.
I think she realized she called our daughter the wrong name, and also probably why that relationship didn't work out.
All right, your choice. Costco guys, who they bring the boom.
Yeah, I know.
You can do Moo Deng, or you can do nitrogen gas execution in Alabama.
I'll do the last one.
Okay.
What the hell?
Alabama executed a condemned man Thursday using nitrogen gas in only the second instant in the United States of the method's use, which drew criticism from some human rights groups.
What do you do?
I don't have that here in my notes.
Come on, Mike. Come on. What do you do?
Okay, well, those questions are fair enough, dude.
So important.
Well, the question is important because what do you have to do to be killed in an exotic format?
What's exotic?
Nitrogen gas.
How is that exotic?
It seems exotic.
Why?
It seems like they would say, do you want the nitrogen gas or would you prefer to be trampled by elephants?
I feel like nitrogen gas is probably painless, no?
That's what they say, but so like, okay, how does it work?
Like
let's find out.
They're euthanizing people pretty
Process of
humanely
death
now,
by
no?
nitrogen gas involves forcing, the way they put this is terrible, forcing an inmate to inhale 100% nitrogen gas. Sentenced to death in 2000 for the 1999 killings of 3 men in Alabama. It's death by nitrogen hypoxia, a controversial method critics say is tantamount to torture.
Cool. Sounds good to me. Fucking bring back the electric chair if it's up to me. Murderers, fuck them. Fuck them all.
Well, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think they're supposed to torture him.
Why not kill him? Make his life hell. I wonder how those 3 men's families felt. Probably tortured, for the rest of their life as well. Fuck off. Kill him.
Well, okay. Well, like we have the Geneva Convention as it pertains to war. Like what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I get the sentiment, but governmental killing and just the sentencing of death in general is a complex topic.
Is it?
I think so.
Shouldn't
because
be.
Let me ask you a question. Because then you're giving the government or the prison system the right to go truly eye for an eye with someone who did a really evil thing. So I guess the question is like,
does we trust our government to maintain that responsibility? That's a fair point.
No, not even that. But like,
that should be the
not
talking
even that.
point.
But like, does that then just make them as bad as the person who did the deed? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no. The issue and the conversation I will be here for is like putting that much power in the government's hands does scare me because they make mistakes and cannot be trusted.
Well, they just had that big one last week with the guy that was.
Like it would be a shame to if
guy that there was evidence that he may or may not have actually committed the crime, and they were asking for a stay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're wrong,
I probably should have his name.
Like if they're wrong, that's a damn shame. In a world where things always aren't
happens.
so black and white, like in that regard, I totally see. But if you're on video, someone
or killing them,
like bro, put nitrogen gas up your fucking asshole. That's what I would do.
I think that's what they do.
Sick.
So he was The shaking and trembling was Miller shook and trembled on the gurney for about 2 minutes with his body at times being pulled against restraints, which had report. The shaking and trembling was followed by about 6 minutes of periodic gulping breaths. That's kind of long.
Sounds pretty fucking gruesome.
No, but what I'm just saying is like, to your point, one is like what if the wrong type shit? It's like it comes down to the same thing when we waterboarded terrorists. Like now that's
fuck them. What do you mean? Waterboard more.
But okay, I'm clearly not the person to be speaking on behalf of terrorists right now. Okay,
we need rights.
Because I was kind of
give us our terrorist rights.
I was kind of with that too because I was on the East Coast during 9/11 and like saw that shit all unfold. So I was like, okay, fuck it, like pour some water on these dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pour some fucking water on their heads.
What
dude.
changed?
Make them. I don't think anything. I'm just simply reporting for the. No, I'm simply reporting for the people who have had problem with. This is a very good conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we should have much more of it today, but it's an interesting conversation because what are you willing to do to the people who make it their life's goal to harm the people of your country? And by the way, that goes for domestic murderers and terrorists. Like, where does that and what we have done as a country has always been walk the line, super gray area shit. Because the Geneva Convention provided a set of laws and standards for how governments should conduct themselves during warfare times.
Yep.
Incendiary devices were outlawed.
Napalm.
You can't firebomb a fucking town because it's going to have incredible amounts of collateral damage because fire it doesn't choose what it's going to burn. It just burns, right? So all of that stuff happened. And now you still see it now where there are actually laws from the Geneva Convention that dictate what the allowable amount of collateral civilian death is by way of what target was supposed. So, okay. So if you're trying to bomb an office building, because there's one senior leader in it, there's only X amount of people that you can kill as a result of that.
Oh my God.
But if you're going to bomb a weapons depot, which has the ability to take out entire fucking countries, the allowable human collateral damage as a result of that bombing is actually a much larger number. So it's crazy. At a macro level, what we're talking about right now is the discussion and debate around value of human life and when that value changes based on the deeds of a person who has done something wrong. It's I'm not saying anything right or wrong because I'm going to sit on the fence as always, but it's a strange conversation to have.
It is extremely strange. If it were possible, ideally, I think the punishment should sort of match the crime. Like, how much suffering did this guy cause the 3 people he murdered?
He probably shot him.
So is it fair then that they died, instantly, minutes, I don't know, and then it took him 6 minutes to die. So if each one lived for 2 minutes after he shot him and there's a total of 6 minutes of them dying, then I think 6 minutes choking on nitrogen gas is like burning
why don't they just shoot him?
Well, because maybe the suffering that he caused those 3 men and the harm that their families will endure for the rest of their life is not equivalent to an easy death by way
What
of
if
shooting.
they were not good dudes? What if they were gang members?
A lot of nuance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know what they were. They could have been fucking. They could have been baby nurses.
So what you're describing is like
shitty baby nurses. Shitty male.
So look, if this guy was on some vigilante shit and killing people and then he got killed, I don't know.
Yeah, how long would you waterboard Batman for?
So I don't have
answer that, smart ass. Would you firebomb Spider-Man's village because he accidentally hurt an old woman who was buying groceries while he was fighting against fucking Dr. Octagon? What's that guy's name?
Dr. Ock.
Doc Ock, dude. Imagine a woman, right? Okay, you have Gertrude, we'll call her.
Oh, God.
She's crossing the street with her cart filled with lemons, oranges, and kale, right? Spider-Man's chasing Dr. Ock, knocks Gertrude over. She hits her head on an NYC fire hydrant and dies. God. So now they put Spider-Man up on trial, right?
Yeah.
It's being reported about on X.
yeah,
Spider-Man hates
yeah.
Jews. Here's the proof. Like the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that all happens. What's the retribution for Spider-Man for this accidental killing of Gertrude, who was just trying to bring groceries home to watch Price is Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Your nuances. You're right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
They're all incredibly nuanced. I'm sure there's information about this particular killing that this condemned man was,
that I just don't have because I didn't prepare.
Well, the context when you're talking about euthanasia is very important.
We should have gone with Moo Deng. It would have been, dude. We 100% should have gone with Moo fucking Deng, dude.
What is the deal with that little hippo?
He's a little fucker, bro.
Yeah.
He's the cutest thing ever.
What's he doing?
He runs around, bites people's knees. Bro, he's the greatest.
Dude, I always knew there was something with hippos. They're so great.
Yeah.
Until they get really big, Mike.
They get huge.
Like they can really cause real damage. You know how many people die by hippo per year?
It's a pretty high number,
Yeah,
isn't it?
higher than you think. I'll use my Chat GPT voice box. How many people die by hippo every year?
Hippos are surprisingly dangerous animals. While the exact number varies, it's estimated that hippos kill around 500 people each year.
That's a lot
in
of people.
Africa.
They're basically terrorists. And while Moo Deng might look cute now, that motherfucker could be very dangerous.
We got to waterboard Moo Deng. We got to waterboard Moo Deng and find out what he knows about these fucking terrorists, dude.
Yo, what does he know? No, I love him though.
Yeah.
Man, animals are so cute when they're little. Like, especially the animals that get big when they're not yet killing 500 people, like little elephants.
I think Jelly Roll's here. By the way, just so you know.
No, we got to wrap this up.
No, I know, but I do want to say this. Congratulations on the kid.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to meet her. And also just throwing this out there, dude. Audience, you feel free if you're still there. By the way, God bless you. It has been a wild. I think we're coming up on November something. Will be 6 years since we started the show. Wow. If you're still watching this from Sex Therapist, we love you.
Wow.
You're fucking incredible. But please comment below. If we don't have another guest, we didn't do this just because we had content. I'll get content, bro. We could have done this terrorist conversation for another hour.
You are my guy.
Don't
we could
fucking,
do it.
I'm telling you.
You're right.
You and I can do these episodes. I'll come to wherever.
Yeah.
Let's just get content out, bro.
You're right.
I'm telling you.
All right,
this was fun.
Hey, you're right. I had fun this
Come on.
episode. I had a lot. Dude, that was
Yes.
awesome. That was fun. That was fun. I'm going to give you equity in Lunchly.
No.
A very small amount, but yes.
You just saved that for the end of the episode?
Let me reiterate, it's a very small amount.
No,
but
that's
yes.
fine. What?
A little bit.
Well, this is honestly the first. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about that.
I mean, you know, we'll
Should I try it first? Or are those not ready because you gave me equity in the perishable product?
No, they're ready.
Were they
They're ready.
cold?
They were cold from my fridge. Wait, are you sure?
100%, because this is what is made after the Lunchables product.
Okay.
And that's what I care about.
Really?
Yeah.
I love this one. I eat this one as a snack
Don't
daily.
care about that.
Wow. All right.
I have no equity in that product. Oh my God, I'm so fucking excited.
There you go. Dig in. Also, when you make your turkey, cheese, and cracker stack, can you hold it up and Caleb zoom in? I just want to show everyone what everyone's so mad about. Fuck off.
I hope
my
if you're
God.
looking at this product right now that you aren't deeply offended by it. Look at the ridges on that
Let me-
cracker. Look at the way that turkey is sitting on top of that cracker. Look at the yellowness of that cheese. Does that make you want
Real
to?
cheese.
Does that make you want to hurt someone?
Real
Does
cheese.
that make you want to tweet about how evil snacks are?
Our competitors can't say the same. Real cheese.
Oh no, there's a new snack on the market. I think I'll go bitch about it on fucking X. Does this upset you? Is this not healthy enough
No,
for
stop,
you?
stop.
Have you tried
No,
air?
stop.
Have you tried eating air?
Stop. Wait, before you eat it, wait. I don't want to wage war. I want to listen to the feedback, and I want to provide.
Okay, here's the feedback. We don't like Logan Paul. How does that affect your snack, buddy?
We make something that makes them happy. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Come on, bro.
What does he say after he does that?
That's W Riz. That's Riz approved.
I'm not saying that shit. I will give it one thing though. A big boom.
Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. It's fire, right?
It's so good.
It's good. Good little snack. Oh my God. We'll see you next time. Fucking peace.
Yeah.